Mr. Dillon? Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, what is it, Chester?
Oh, there you are. I didn't know you was asleep.
I wasn't asleep. I was just trying to get there.
Yeah, but I didn't see you laying here on the cot. I was looking for you to be setting up.
How could I sleep setting up, Chester?
I didn't know you was sleeping.
I wasn't sleeping, Chester. We just went through that.
Gracious, I ain't going to tell you what I come to tell you.
All right, that's fine with me.
By jing, I don't know it's going to be so fine for you at all.
You know, Chester, any more of this, and I'm going to take you out and soak you in brine.
And while you're doing that, Leif Tugwell's probably going to be shooting down some innocent citizen.
Leif Tugwell?
That's right. I'd know that long, sad face anywhere. His hair's might gray, but it's him right enough, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, he always did look like an undertaker.
Well, they orter. He's buried enough men.
Yeah, maybe, but at least he never went looking for trouble.
He always managed to find it without looking. I don't like no part of him, Mr. Dillon.
Well, I'll go have a talk with him. Where is he?
He went up to Doc's office. And if I was you, when he comes out, I'd tell him to keep right on going, all the way back to Texas.
I've known Leif Tugwell a long time, Chester. I know him when he helped clean up San Antone, and they're mighty proud of him down there. He's no cheap gunman to be told to get out of town.
All right, then, ask him to leave, because if you don't, Mr. Dillon, there'll be trouble as sure as shooting.
Matt Dillon.
What?
Oh, Matt, you old son of a gun.
Hello, Leif.
I heard they pinned a badge on you.
Well, I was just on my way up to Doc's to see you. Oh, it's Chester Proudfoot.
Hi, son. Don't believe I heard about you.
Well, I've heard an awful lot about you, Mr. Tugwell.
Well, you don't have to call me Mr., son.
And you don't have to call me son. I'm old enough to have saw you kill a man back in Abilene.
Never mind, Chester. Why don't you go on over to the Long Branch and have a beer, huh?
I'll just do that, Mr. Dillon. By golly, I'll just do that.
Kind of feisty, ain't he?
Well, it's not so much that, Leif. He just doesn't like trouble, that's all. And neither do I.
But you think I do, huh?
Oh, I know better than that. But I'd appreciate it if you took particular pains to steer clear of it while you're here in Dodge.
I won't start anything, Matt.
Good. Then we won't worry about it.
We? That'd be quite a show, you and me. Could almost charge admission.
Yeah, maybe you could, Leif. But one of us would be winding up using his cut for a burial. Come on, I'll buy you a beer.
I don't think so, Matt.
No? Now who's getting feisty?
Look, I carry a gun, sure. If I'm a little faster than the next, it's because I've had to be. But I never killed a man who wasn't trying to kill me first. Is that against the law in Dodge?
No, it isn't. But we got a big population up on Boot Hill, Leif. And I'm interested in keeping it from getting any bigger.
So am I. By exactly one. Me.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Live modern. Smoke modern. Smoke L&M. Enjoy full, exciting flavor through L&M's Pure White Miracle Tip. L&M draws easier. Tastes richer. Smokes cleaner. That's why today more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. So free up. Freshen up your taste. Live modern. Change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
Hello, Kitty.
Oh, why, Matt, I didn't see you come in.
Oh, that's probably because you weren't looking.
No. After all, what do I care about who comes in here as long as I got money to spend?
You can be more friendly than that.
Only to my friends. Thank heaven most of our customers aren't.
Oh? I take it you're not feeling very kindly toward people tonight.
Not very. Maybe it's just because I get sick of men stalking one another like wolves, baring their teeth, hating one another. Why can't they sing and laugh and dance once in a while?
Well, they do, and you know it.
Not tonight, they don't.
Are you thinking of somebody in particular?
Well, that one doesn't help.
No, who?
That fellow at the bar. The one with a face like a hound dog. Look at the space on each side of him. You'd think it was poison.
He is, Kitty. That's Leif Tugwell.
Oh. He seems quiet enough for a man with his reputation.
Well, it's his reputation I'm worried about. Every would-be gunman in Kansas would like to be able to say that he'd taken Leif Tugwell.
Mr. Dillon, Holmes, Kitty.
Hello, Chester.
Mr. Dillon, there's a young fellow over at the Alphaguns talking pretty big, and it's all about Leif Tugwell.
Oh? What does he look like?
Small, stocky, got a real mean mouth on it.
Well, maybe I better go calm him down a little
Wait a
bit.
minute. You won't have to. That's him just come in. There. That one looking around like he's going to buy the place.
Well, he can't be over 18.
They're the worst kind, Kitty. The young ones trying to make a fast name for themselves.
Drink sad-faced fellow bartender. The one with gray hair. Stand around, folks. Stand around. I suppose you all didn't know there was a famous man here tonight. You're gonna drink with me, Tugwell.
Son, I don't think Mr. Tugwell wants to drink with you.
You standing up for him, Marshal?
I can handle this, Matt.
Calls you by your first name. Must be he's a friend of yours.
Maybe as long as we're bandying names about, you'll tell me your name.
It's Gore. Trace Gore. And I'm from Texas. Tugwell knows all about Texas. That's where he's running from.
I never ran away from anything in my life, Gore. So that makes you a liar.
All right, give me that gun, Gore.
I came a long way to kill him.
I said give it to me. All right, now you get out of here.
I sure never thought I'd see the day when any lawman's badge would be big enough for Leif Tugwell to hide behind.
Chester.
Yes, sir?
Get him out of here. Here's his gun. You can give it back to him outside.
Come on, boy. Let's go.
Get you.
You shouldn't have done that, Matt. You'll just go screw up his courage another notch.
What do you want here in Dodge, Leif?
You getting ready to tell me to leave?
I don't want to. In a way, you and I are sort of brothers under the skin.
We're what?
You were a marshal in San Antone, Leif. Now, why don't you make my job easier for me?
I'll tell you something, Matt. A man gets tired of running from a lot of would-be gunmen that ain't dry behind the ears. This ain't the first time Gore's tried it on with me.
You mean he followed you here?
All the way from Sweetwater. I pinned his ears back with a bottle down there. This time it'll have to be with a .45.
Aren't you forgetting something, Leif?
Yeah, what?
About steering clear of trouble while you're here? Doc. Hey, Doc.
The back room, Matt.
I saw your light, Doc.
Oh, I'm glad you came up. I've been alone here watching these test tubes last 6 hours.
Oh? That looks like blood.
It is. Probably the easiest blood ever drawn in Dodge. He was willing.
Who was it?
Now, Matt, I don't ask you who got picked up for being drunk on Front Street.
Okay, Doc, I'm sorry. What I really came to see you about was Leif Tugwell.
What about it?
Now, you've known him a long time, Doc. I want you to help me talk him into leaving Dodge.
He'll be leaving tomorrow, man.
Well, I want him out before he has to kill a man. And tomorrow may be too late.
I promised Leif a while ago I wouldn't discuss this, but under the circumstances, I better tell you. That's his blood in those tubes. He can't hold a gun, much less pull the trigger.
What?
There's no cure for the disease Leif has. Nobody even knows what causes it. The nervous system goes to pieces, and so does the muscle control.
Why didn't he tell me?
Well, put yourself in Leif's spot. He was a big man once. Weakness doesn't come easy to that kind.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Doc. I probably would have done the same thing.
Well, anyway, I got no cause to worry about Leif Tugwell killing anybody.
No, Doc. But what about his getting killed? Chester. Hey, Chester.
Oh, my.
Look, Chester, there's no sense in both of us keeping a night watch. Why don't you go get some sleep, huh?
Well, I tried to, Mr. Dillon. But I keep thinking of the way I treated Leif Tugwell. You know what I'm going to do?
Oh, what?
I'm going over to his hotel first thing in the morning and apologize. He was mighty patient with Gore.
He was patient because he had to be, Chester.
Had to be. Forevermore, Mr. Dillon. Leif could have ate that young fool for supper.
Could have, maybe, but not now. He's a sick man, Chester. He can't even use a gun anymore.
He tell you that?
No, but Doc did. That's why Leif came to Dodge. He figured maybe Doc could help him.
Well, why the Sam Hill didn't he say something?
Well, all he's got left is his pride, Chester. When a man becomes a legend, he wants to keep it that way, I guess.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Why are more people changing to L&M than to any other cigarette? Because only L&M lets you enjoy full, exciting flavor through the pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So free up, freshen up your taste, get full, exciting flavor. Live modern. Smoke L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
Marshal Dillon. Marshal,
Yeah, what is it, Gore?
that hotel across the street. That's where Leif Tugwell's staying.
Oh, is it?
Now, you know it is, Marshal. And I know he's got to come out sometime. Did you hear what he done to me?
He said something about it.
He shamed me. Hit me with a bottle right in front of the whole town of Sweetwater.
He only did it to keep from killing you, son.
You got it wrong, Marshal. It's me who's going to kill him.
Why don't you go back to Texas, Gore?
Oh, I will, Marshal. I will.
I know you're kind, Gore. You listen to too many lies around a campfire. You got no hair on your face, but you blow yourself up to the size of a man.
You got no call talking to me this way.
You shut up and listen. Now, being cock of the walk isn't all you've got it figured to be. You talk a lot about killing, but there's being killed, too, and you're dead a long time.
Is that all, Marshal?
Yeah, that's all.
I think I'll go get me a drink. Johnny?
No, thanks. I'm superstitious.
Mr. Dillon. Mr. Dillon?
Yeah, what is it, Chester?
You better come quick. They're out in front of the Long Branch.
What?
Leif and that young fella Gore. They're fixing to have a showdown.
Leif knows he can't pull a gun.
Well, he don't act like it. How are you going to stop him?
That's Gore I'm going to stop. Leif doesn't need stopping. Hey, you wait here, Chester.
Yes.
Leif.
Stay out of this, Matt.
It'll be self-defense on both sides. No law against that, is there, Marshal?
No, there isn't, son. You know, Leif, this kind of reminds me of the time you killed those 3 men in Abilene. That's the fastest draw I ever saw.
I told you to stay out of this, Matt. You're too far away, Gore. Never hit a man from there. You're going to fight, come a little closer.
I'll call my own hand, Leif.
Trouble with these youngsters is they get nervous, Leif. Worst thing that can happen in a gunfight, son.
I ain't nervous, Marshal.
Why, you don't have to be ashamed of it. There aren't many amateurs like you could face a man like Leif Tugwell without their hands sweating.
Give the boy his chance, Matt.
That's what I'd like to see him have, Leif. Oh, look at him. The boy's hands are starting to twitch right now. He's getting scared, Leif.
I ain't scared.
Well, then, come on, son. Let's get this over with.
Son, sometimes they die slow and hard. A bullet makes a big hole in a man's insides. It can churn him up bad.
You stay out of this, Marshal.
Now, why don't you stay out of it, son? Why don't you clear out? Why don't you get on your horse and go on back to Texas, huh? You got a lot of living ahead of you that way. Here you haven't got any, and you're smart enough to know it. You can be lying dead there in 5 seconds.
Well, son? You coming at me?
No. No, I ain't. Changed my mind.
When you do like the marshal says, you go on home.
Yeah.
All right, folks. The show's over. Now, why don't you all go about your business, huh? Go on.
I guess I'll be moving along, Matt.
Back to Texas?
No, not this time. Maybe I'll go out to California, get myself a small spread, and sit under a tree. Use your words. I'll have a lot of living ahead of me that way.
Yeah, I think you would have.
Goodbye, Mr. Tugwell.
You don't have to call me Mr. Son. Goodbye, Matt.
Goodbye, Leif.
My golly. A man like that's got a right to be called Mister.
Yeah, he has that, Chester. He sure has that.
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. What makes a nation great? People, of course. Not money or scenery or history,
but a strong-minded, intelligent, well-intentioned population. And that's why action came into being. Communities help to shape personalities. Clean, healthful, well-ordered communities make for wholesome citizens, while slums breed juvenile delinquency, maladjustment, and crime. Action is the American Council to improve our neighborhoods. Take a look up the street where you live. Is it well lighted? Are sidewalks in good repair? Is garbage disposal efficient? Note the appearance of the buildings. Are they well kept, painted when necessary? And how about the local school, the shopping center nearby, the playgrounds? If an unbiased inspection reveals the signs of blight setting in around your home, CBS Radio suggests you write Action, Box 20, Radio City Station, New York City, for information how you and your neighbors can work together to improve your homes and the whole community. That's Action, Box 20, Radio City Station, New York City. And now, William Conrad.
You know, scattered along the frontier, there were Plains Indians of many tribes: Pawnee, Kiowa, Cheyenne, Arapaho, Sioux. But next week, a citizen of Dodge nearly dies because of a Great Lakes Indian, a Delaware. And that was the West.
Gunsmoke, produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The script was specially written for Gunsmoke by William Lester, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Tom Hanley and Bill James. Featured in the cast were Vic Perrin and Sam Edwards. Parley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for another specially transcribed story on Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke, brought to you by L&M, the modern cigarette that lets you get full, exciting flavor through the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The transcribed story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely. Her name was Rose, and she was pretty. And that's all anybody in Dodge knew about the girl. She'd come in on the stage from the South a month before and opened a blackjack table in the Long Branch, working on a 50-50 split with a house. The game got a big play, of course. A woman gambler was a new thing in Dodge. And some of the smartest and crookedest cardmen in town started coming around to try their luck. But with Rose dealing, the house never lost. And after a 3-week run of that kind of luck, I figured it was time to look into things.
No, doggone it, Matt. We've been sitting here for an hour and a half. How long's it going to take to catch her cheating?
Doc, we're not going to catch her.
We're not.
The way she handles that deck, we could sit here till doomsday and never see a thing.
Well, maybe she's dealing honest.
Yeah, maybe. Chester.
Chester.
Oh, yeah, Chester. Maybe he noticed something. You know, playing right there at the table with her.
That's the last place in the world to spot a crooked game, Doc.
I swear, I just don't know what you could have been thinking of, Mr. Dillon. Why, she's as nice a young lady as you'd ever care to meet.
Now, how much did she let you win, Chester?
$14.20. Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with it. I watched her every second.
All right, Chester. Who was the heavy loser then?
Well, that Elko Dean must have lost about $200 before he pulled out, but just by betting foolish, Mr. Dillon, why, he didn't have no more reason to do what he done.
Who else?
Well, the ones there now, I reckon young Slim Raddick's out about 150 as the game stands.
He's been losing every night for 2 weeks, the way I hear it.
Well, he gets to making calf eyes at Rose and don't pay no attention to his cards.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's how she does it, Matt. She gets them so all fired up over it that they don't care if school keeps an eye.
Somebody like young Raddick may be, but not the professional gamblers, Doc. You sit down for a while, Chester. I'm going over and talk to her.
Another card is stand.
Get me again.
Yet it is. 6 of hearts, 23 and busted. Much obliged to you, Mr. Raddick.
You doggone sure ought to be. Seems all I do. Oh, evening, Marshal.
Hello, Slim. Your luck turning on you?
It ain't turning, no way. It's been against me right along.
Then maybe you won't mind if I interrupt the game for a while. That is, with your permission, ma'am. I'd like to talk to you.
Why not? All right, gentlemen, the game is closed. If you want to step over to the bar, the drinks are on me. Well, how about it, Marshal? Do I get a clean bill of health?
Along what lines, Rose?
Running a square game. You've been watching me like a hawk for the last hour and a half. Every deal, every move I made. You see anything off color?
Well, I saw Elko Dean slip a cold deck in on you.
So did I. But I'll give you 10 to 1. You didn't see me slip it right back out.
No, as a matter of fact, I didn't.
Neither did Elko. And that mistake cost him $230. More eventually, because he'll be back here tomorrow night trying to get even.
So the game is crooked, huh?
Marshal, the man who taught me how to handle cards used to say, you can't cheat an honest man, Rose, so don't bother to try. But a crook is fair game any day.
Uh-huh. Tell me something, Rose. How does that fit young Raddick?
Slim?
Yeah.
That's different.
Different how? He's been losing steady here at your table. It can't all be bad luck.
I've tried to keep him away. I told him over and over again to stay out of it and leave me alone.
Stay out of what, Rose?
It doesn't matter. Here, Marshal. Take a look. Go on, count it if you want it. That's the money I've taken from Slim. $2,642. And when I leave Dodge, you'll get it all back. Every cent of it.
Can I ask you something, Rose? What's a girl like you doing in this business, anyway?
Earning a living, for one thing.
Now, there are other ways, you know.
None that I know as well. Besides, it lets me cover a lot of country. Look people over.
Why is that so important?
I'll tell you why, Marshal. I've spent 4 years now looking for one certain man.
Now, you won't quit till you find him, huh?
I found him. Tonight.
Oh? What happens now?
I'm going to kill him.
yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Only the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip can bring all of L&M's full, exciting flavor through to you. And that's the big reason why today more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. Remember, L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So live modern. Change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
Just a little ordered jerky. You know something, Mr. Dillon?
No, what, Chester?
The doggone ham you get nowadays ain't nothing like it used to be.
Oh, is that so?
Well, just look at that. A lamb they don't even half smoke it anymore. Just put on more salt. That's all they do.
Well, it's better than side meat, anyhow.
Why, even down in Texas, we used to smoke our meat at least 2 days.
How are you, Marshal? Chester?
Oh, morning, Slim.
Oh, Slim.
You had breakfast yet?
I'm aiming to right now.
Pull up a chair and join us, huh?
Thanks, Marshal.
You must have made a night of it. Didn't even get back to the ranch, huh?
Oh, ranch will keep. I have some eggs and ham, Jeff.
Right away, Slim. Yeah. Say, maybe if you ain't tried this ham before, you ought to think twice.
I've tried it, Chester. Most every morning out at my place. Jeff here buys all his meat from me.
Oh. Well, it sure is a whole lot better than side meat.
How's the ranch coming along, Slim? Yeah, had a good year?
Best one yet.
Mm-hmm.
First time the place has brung me any hard cash. Feels mighty good to hear a few eagles jingling in your pocket.
Might jingle some louder if you stayed clear of that blackjack table.
My luck's bound to change.
Not with Rose dealing. She's warned you already, I understand. Told you to keep out of the game.
I guess I'm a stubborn man, Marshal.
Here's some coffee while you're waiting, Slim.
Oh.
Slim, what are you after?
Well, it's like this. Been 5 years now since I took that leased land up there on Bitter Creek. I spent 5 winters out there all alone. That ain't good for a man. I need me a wife on the place.
Huh? When'd you decide that?
3 weeks ago. First time I seen Rose.
Oh. How'd she feel about it?
Hard to say. She got something on her mind that won't let her think of nothing else.
Yeah, I know, Slim. She told me that she aims to kill a man.
That's so.
You wouldn't know her last name, would you?
I never asked her.
You know where she comes from?
Nope.
Any idea who the man might be?
Marshal, if I did, I reckon I'd up and kill him myself, just to make Rose happy.
Matt. You're just the man I was looking for.
How you doing, Doc?
Yes, here. Sit down, Matt. You're just in time.
Time for what?
A poker game. We got these 2 drummers here, fresh off the Santa Fe from St. Louis. Oh, Matt, they're as green as grass.
So help me, Doc. If you'd sweat as hard over healing the sick as you do trying to clip some tenderfoot, well, we'd have
This
a lot.
town's never been healthier, thanks to me.
Matt, you got a minute?
Yeah, sure, Kitty. I'll see you later, Doc.
Maybe later it'll be too late, too. Oh, man, they will be sorry.
I'm sorry to break in that way.
Oh, that's all right, Kitty.
Matt, I just found out.
Oh, found out what?
About Rose, who she is.
Oh?
Matt, she's Bill Prawley's daughter.
Bill Prawley?
That's right. The gambler who was killed in Liberal 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Rose Prawley, her name is.
Bill Prawley's daughter. Who told you, Kitty?
Oh, Mule Skinner came in tonight. He saw her dealing a table out in New Mexico last year.
Yeah, I guess that explains a lot of things about her.
It explains one thing, Matt. I haven't told anybody, of course, but the word will get around. And once it does, she's through here. Nobody's going to buck a game run by Dirty Bill Prawley's kid. They'll know it's crooked.
Maybe the word's already out. I noticed Slim Raddock's pulled out of the game. He's standing over there at the bar.
And she threw him out, along with all the other players except Elko Dean. She said it was a private game. I guess Elko wants to get back the money he lost last night.
Say, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, what is it, Chester?
Oh, something kindly funny happened. You know that sawed-off shotgun Sam keeps behind the bar, the one with the pistol grip?
Yeah, what about it?
Well, it's gone, and Sam thinks maybe it was Rose that took it.
Rose?
Yeah, but that don't make sense. Her and Elko were just sitting over there at the blackjack table looking at each other. Neither one of them made... What's the matter, Mr. Dillon?
We're about to have a killing on our hands, Chester.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Live modern. Smoke modern. Smoke L&M. Enjoy full, exciting flavor through L&M's pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier. Tastes richer. Smokes cleaner. That's why today more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. So free up. Freshen up your taste. Live modern. Change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
Matt, what are we going to do?
I don't know, Kitty.
What do you think she's planning?
All I can guess. Chester, is Sam sure that Rose took that shotgun?
He says she come back to the bar just before he missed it. She could have hid it in the fold of her skirt.
Elko's looking pretty white, Matt.
Yeah, just look at them sitting over there facing each other. You know, 10 to 1, she's got that shotgun under the table pointed at him.
Can't you slip up behind her, Matt? Grab her before she can use it?
A shotgun's not like a pistol, Kitty. All you got to do is point in the general direction of your target.
Yeah, but why she want to kill Elko?
Revenge, I guess. Chester, did Slim Raddock hear about her having the gun?
No, sir, nobody didn't. Sam called me to one side.
Good. Word got around, somebody'd be sure to lose his head and touch the whole thing off.
What's going to happen anyway, Matt? Elko's starting to get restless.
He's sure going to make a move soon.
Well, it'll be his last one if he does.
Matt. Oh, Matt. These plums are just ripe for the picking. I can't hold up the game all night for you.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm busy.
Oh, well, as long as you feel that way about
Doc, you don't understand.
Oh?
Well, only one way to handle it, I guess. No, you stay there, Chester.
Yes, sir.
Be careful, Matt.
Will somebody tell me what's going on here?
Good evening, Rose.
I'm sorry, Marshal. Table's closed.
Oh? It, not closed to Elko, then.
Marshal, she
Shut up. Elko and me have a personal game going, Marshal.
Yeah, I know. Better hand over the gun, Rose.
Sit down. Sit down and put your hand flat on the table, Marshal. Same as Elko's got his. Good. Now keep him there. I guess you know this is a shotgun I'm covering you both with. Underneath the table.
Yeah, I know that.
Why'd you come over here if you knew that?
Keep your voice down, Elko.
Why didn't you shoot her from where you was standing? She's aiming to kill me, Marshal.
Yeah, I figured it was about the way things stood.
I knew I'd find him someday if I just kept traveling and kept on dealing cards. And last night it happened. I recognized him the minute he sat down at my table. I knew he'd be back tonight, and I was ready for him when he come.
Now you mean to kill him, man?
She's crazy, Marshal. She's out of her head.
Keep your hands on that table. I mean to kill him.
Why, Rose?
If you knew me, if you knew who I am, you'd understand.
I do know, Rose. You're Bill Prawley's daughter.
That's right. Dirty Bill's daughter.
Look, Rose.
Oh, I know what they called him. Dirty Bill Prawley. All the cheap little tin horns that tried to cheat him and lost their shirt doing it. They're cowards. That's the only way they could hit back. Give a dog a bad name and shoot him for mad.
Take her, Marshal. She's gone clean out of her mind.
Shut up, before you get us both killed.
My father was a fine man, and anybody that says different is a liar.
Marshal.
That night he was killed, I was upstairs asleep. The shots woke me up. I looked out of my window, and I saw a man run out the front door with a gun still in his hand. I saw him for just a second in the light from the door. But I never forget his face.
Elko here, huh?
That's him.
Don't listen to her, Marshal. She's lying.
It's a job for the law now, Rose.
Now you walk away from this table, Marshal. Stay clear of this. I got nothing against you personally.
I want your gun, Rose.
Sorry. The hand's played out.
No, not yet, it isn't. I got a whole card. Hey, Slim Raddick.
Marshal.
Yeah, Marshal? Come here a minute, will you?
What do you think you're doing now?
Marshal, you hold it, Elko. Keep your hands on the table.
What's going on?
Get away, Slim. Stay back.
We're right here, Slim, between me and Elko, huh?
No.
That's right.
What's the matter, Rose?
Oh, you fool.
All right, Rose, you were planning to give him back his money, so he must mean something to you. And he's in it now, too. The way a shotgun works, it's all three of us or none of us. Now you hand over that gun.
No. Oh, Slim, why didn't you stay clear?
Now, what's this all about?
Rose, I want that gun, and I want it now.
You knew I couldn't. You knew I couldn't, not with him in it.
Well, I was sure hoping you couldn't. Custer. Here, put this in back of the bar, will you?
Young.
It wasn't fair, Marshal. It was cheating. It wasn't fair.
Sometimes you have to cheat, Rose. Get her out of here, Slim. And if you take my advice, you'll keep her out of here.
Don't you worry about that. Come on, Rose.
Matt, that wasn't the doggonest thing I ever saw.
Hey, Elko. Wait a minute.
No,
I said, wait a minute. You're under arrest.
you're not taking me in, Marshal.
Look out, he's got a gun!
Drop it. Drop that gun.
Well, Matt, I guess a man's luck can't last forever.
It sure didn't, did it?
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. Now a public service message from CBS Radio. What is America really like? Thousands of men, women, and young people all over the world want to know the truth. There's proof of it in the flood of mail received by the volunteer group called Letters Abroad, which gets mail from people everywhere in the free world who are eager to be in correspondence with someone in the United States. They want to know all sorts of details about our everyday life. Anyone who is over 15 years of age who would like to write to someone overseas in Europe, the Middle East, or the Far East should send his or her name in a stamped, self-addressed envelope to Letters Abroad, 45 East 65th Street, New York, New York, together with information about age, occupation, and interests, which will make possible selection of a suitable correspondent. That address again is Letters Abroad, 45 East 65th Street, New York, New York. Everyone who does enter into such a correspondence is sure to find it greatly rewarding, a contribution to better understanding among peoples of the free world. And now, William Conrad.
You know, when they buried a man out on the high plains, they usually wrapped him in his saddle blanket and forgot about him. But next week, a man dies and leaves a will that keeps the whole of Dodge from forgetting him. And that was the West.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The script was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Ray Kemper and Bill James. Featured in the cast were Virginia Christine, Vic Perrin, and John Daner. Harley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for another specially transcribed story on Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke. Brought to you by L&M, the modern cigarette that lets you get full, exciting flavor through the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Oh, there. Matt, wait a second. Now, you blasted cheat. I want to talk to you, Matt, if I ever get this confounded team to stop. Whoa!
You driving that buggy, Doc, or you just being tucked?
Oh, this blasted team. They got mouths of solid iron.
They're probably trying to run away from that squeaky wheel. You know, grease that thing, you're going to twist off a spindle one of these days.
It'll last as long as I will. Hold, say, Matt. I just drove in from Meadow Flats.
Oh? Well, every man to his own pleasure. I
It
always
wasn't
say.
pleasure, confound it. Now I got something that'll wipe that grin off your face, too.
That's so?
Yes. Burke Reese and that ornery boy of his. They've been kicking up their heels again.
Oh? Who are they after this time?
Pezzy Neller and his wife. They've got that homestead, next to the Reeses.
Yeah, I know the place. What happened?
Well, it seems Burke Reese and his boy kind of hoorah'd him a little bit last night. They burnt one of Pezzy's chicken houses and fired off a few shots, and Pezzy's acting real funny about it.
How you mean?
Well, he didn't want me to say anything about it. He claims he doesn't want any trouble.
Doc, with Burke Reese after him, he's already got trouble.
There's old Pezzy, Mr. Dillon, scratching around the ashes there.
Uh-huh.
Well, Marshal, Chester, this is a mighty pleasant surprise.
Morning, Pezzy.
Hi, Mr. Neller. Get down and set a spell.
Oh, thank you.
Cora's got some coffee on. Be ready directly.
Oh, fine. We could do with something. Well, looks like you might have had a little trouble out here last night, Pezzy.
Trouble, Marshal? Well, that chicken house burnt right down to the ground. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but the studding ain't hurt much. Be no chore to fix it up.
Lose many chickens?
Oh, about a dozen, I reckon. Got most of them out, though.
Oh, you were mighty lucky.
Yes, sir. That's just the way I look at it, Marshal. Mighty lucky. It's a downright hollering shame, if you ask me.
Pezzy, I understand there were some shots fired last night.
Look, Marshal, you hadn't ought to road clear out here just on account of this little go-around. Well, it didn't amount to a hill of beans.
You're a patient man, Pezzy.
Just can't abide trouble, I guess. Never could for some reason.
Too bad the Reeses don't feel the same way. Isn't that who it was? Burke Reese and that bullying son of his, Spike?
Well, I just wouldn't ready to know for sure. It was awful dark last night, Marshal. There was two fellas on horseback. That's all I could tell.
Uh-huh. You been bothered before?
Oh, a couple of nights this week. Might be the same two fellas. Might not. Hard to say. What'd they do? Oh, just galloped around the house a couple of times, shooting off their guns. Didn't do no harm much, though.
Has Burke Reese been trying to buy you off, Pezzy?
Well, he did make me an offer last week. Only about a third of what the place is worth, though. Anyhow, I ain't aiming to sell.
Neither was Ed Talmadge. He had the homestead north of Reese, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Reese bought that place for about a third of what it was worth, Pezzy. From Ed's widow.
You know, I never could figure who Drygulch did that night.
Look, Pezzy, if you'll sign a complaint, I'll have both the Reeses locked up inside an hour.
Won't do no good, Marshal. It is dark. I couldn't swear in court it was them.
And you know what'll happen. You don't even pack a gun, Pezzy.
Guns just lead to trouble, Marshal. I'm a mild sort of man, I reckon, and a believer in nature. Like with their herd of cattle. Storm comes up, they just turn their tails to the wind and wait it out. A man can learn a whole lot from animals.
Sure he can, Pezzy. But Burke Reese learned his from a mountain lion.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Live modern. Smoke modern. Smoke L&M. Enjoy full, exciting flavor through L&M's pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier. Tastes richer. Smokes cleaner. That's why today more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. So free up. Freshen up your taste. Live modern. Change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
I declare, Mr. Dillon, the Long Branch ain't never had this big a Saturday afternoon before.
Quite a crowd in town, all right.
I don't even think we can get up the bar.
Well, edge along the side here.
Well, maybe I can do it empty, but it's sure going to be a tight squeeze, ooching out full of beer.
You get that full, Chester, and I'll leave you here.
Imagine you in here in daylight.
Chester needed a beer, Kitty.
Oh, he brought you along to chaperone him, huh?
Oh, I got a hunch you brought me along to pay for it. How you been?
No complaints. Look at this crowd. You ever see such a mob?
Yeah, from the looks of things, the fights will be starting even before dark.
Yeah.
Want to have a beer with us?
No, thanks. It's too early for me. But if you're around about 3 a.m., I'll have some supper with you.
Sounds good. Try to make it.
Well, he seems happy enough.
That's old Bert Reese, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah. And Spike along with him.
Now, there's a pair that's due for a hanging.
They're overdue, Kitty.
Well, howdy there, Marshal. Mighty nice to find you on the job. Ain't that right, Spike, huh?
You know, I can usually find some good in anybody, but those two. Especially after they murdered Ed Talmadge last year.
There was no evidence, Kitty. No witnesses.
Well, all right, Matt, but everybody knew they did it.
Yeah, but the law has to go on proof, or it stops being the law.
But people are afraid of them, Matt. They're afraid even to go into court and tell what they know.
Matt!
All right?
Matt, come here.
Just a minute, Doc. Come on, Chester. Let's see what he wants. I'll talk to you later, Kitty.
Don't forget, Matt. Supper at 3.
Yeah. Out there in the street, Matt, some folks got themselves in a peck of trouble.
Oh,
Pezzy Neller and his missus. When they come out of Jonas's store and started to drive off, the team pulled the front axle out from under the wagon. Let the whole bed drop right down into the street.
I see. Look, you better stay here, Doc. Excuse me. Would you let me through here, please?
Stand back.
Excuse me, please.
Oh, now, ho, there, ho.
Looks like you had a little trouble there, Pezzy.
Oh, hello, Marshal. Yeah, I reckon the kingpin must have fell out.
Kingpins don't fall out, Pezzy. They fit in from the top.
Guess to do with that. Well, then it must have bounced up and fell out over the top somehow.
Uh-huh. You see Burke Reese take that pen out?
No, sir, can't say I did, Marshal. Me and Cora was inside the store there.
All right, what about the rest of you? Any of you see Burke Reese or anybody else fooling around this wagon? Not one of you saw a thing, huh?
Don't bother about it, Marshal. We just lost a little flowers, all. About all we bought, in fact, except a roll of heavy wire for a clothesline. Of course, it wasn't hurt none.
You all right, Miss Nella?
It ain't nothing, Marshal. Just cut my mouth a little.
You better let Doc take a look at it.
Oh, the bleeding's pert near stopped. Reckon I bumped it on the kickboard when I got throwed out.
Pezzy, if you don't care about yourself, you might think about your wife here.
Now, don't you go plaguing him, Marshal. Pezzy's been taking care of me for a good lot of years now.
And he ought to keep on doing it, ma'am.
Pezzy's got his principles, Marshal, and I respect him for 'em. He's a mild man, and he can't abide violence.
All right. Some of you men give him a hand there, will you? Come on, Chester.
Well, you sure can't help him much when he won't lift a hand to help himself.
There's one way I can, Chester. I don't like doing it, but somebody's got to.
What's that?
I'm going to show Burke Reese up for the coward that he is.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Only the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip can bring all of L&M's full, exciting flavor through to you. And that's the big reason why today more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. Remember, L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So live modern. Change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
There they are, Mr. Dillon, sitting over there at the poker table.
All right, Chester, you move on down there by the end of the bar. Just keep him off my back, that's all.
All right, sir. But you watch him, Mr. Dillon, make him be awful mean.
What was the trouble out there, Matt? I didn't hear any shooting.
Later, Kitty. Right now, you better stay clear.
Matt, where are you going?
Well, Marshal, me and the young'un's getting up a little game. Like to sit in, would you?
Reese, you're a filthy murdering coward.
Now, you got no call to talk like that, Marshal.
You shot Ed Talmadge in the back last year so you could buy out his homestead.
That's so?
Now you're after Pezzy Nuller. You shot up his place a couple of times and burnt one of his buildings.
Pezzy say all that, did he?
Pezzy's not one to stick up for his rights, so somebody's got to do it for him. Reese, I just called you a rotten coward.
Hold it, Spike. That's just what he's trying to get us to do. It won't work, Marshal. I ain't gonna draw on you.
Of course not. You're too yellow, both of you. Except with a man like Pezzy Nuller who doesn't wear a gun.
I ain't drawing, Marshal.
Didn't you hear me, Burke? I called you a lying coward.
I'm sitting right here.
No, you're not. Now get up on your feet.
I know you, Marshal. You'd never shoot a man down cold.
I wouldn't.
Spike, reach over slow. Unbuckle my gun.
You touch that belt, Spike, and I'll blast you out of your chair.
All right. Leave it, Spike. But I still ain't making no move.
No? Well, maybe this will do it. All right, what about it, Reese?
I'm staying right here on the floor, Marshal. You sit tight, Spike. I told you, Marshal, no matter what you do, I ain't gonna draw against you.
You're a smart one, Reese. You're smart just like a rattlesnake. Now you get up and get out of here. Get out, both of you, before I kick you to death.
Come on, Spike.
I've never seen you act like that before.
Yeah, I know, Kitty.
Not that I blame you.
I knew they wouldn't draw into one of them. I just wanted to show them up for the cowards they are. Well, now I'm afraid there's only one more thing I can do for Pezzy Nuller.
What's that, Matt?
attend his funeral.
Old Chester, this is the worst coffee I ever tasted. I drunk better embalming fluid.
Well, you kept your mouth shut, Doctor, after you'd swallowed 3 whole cups.
Well, no wonder my throat was still paralyzed from the first swallow.
You're sure losing a lot of sass for being paralyzed in the neck. You want some more, Mr. Dillon?
No, not right now, Chester.
By Jim, you complain about it, Doc, but I notice you always come hot-footing over here first thing when you wake up.
It's a trial by torture, Chester. If I can live through Chester's coffee, I can face anything the day brings.
Well, forevermore, what do you know?
Yeah?
What is it, Chester?
Hezzy Miller, coming down the street there in his wagon.
No?
Well, Matt, how do you figure a man like that? He doesn't want any trouble, he says. He can't abide violence. He don't even realize he's on borrowed time.
I guess not, Doc. All he was worrying about yesterday afternoon was getting back home and putting up a clothesline for the missus.
Just a couple of babes in a forest of wolves.
He stopped right out in front here, Mr. Dillon. Marshal Dillon.
Let's see what he wants. Morning, Pezzy. You're up early, aren't you?
Reckon I am at that, Marshal. Oh, hello, Doc. Mighty glad to find you here.
There's something wrong?
Well, in a way, I guess there is, Marshal. Had a little accident out at our place during the night.
Accident? Who?
Doc, I reckon you better take a look there in the wagon bed. Just throw back the cover.
All right. Give me a hand here, Chester.
All right, Doc. Mighty sorry to have this happen, Marshal, but it's just one of them things that couldn't be helped, I reckon. Mr. Dillon, it's the Reeses.
What?
They're dead, Matt. Both of them. Their necks have been broken. There's marks across their throats. It's like they've been hanged.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what I said to Cora this morning when we found him laying there. Looked like they'd been hanged, what I said.
Found him where, Pezzy? What happened?
Well, sir, me and Cora woke up last night and heard some shooting and hurrahing like them other times.
Yeah?
Only it stopped all of a sudden and the horses galloped off, so we went back to sleep. This morning when I come out, I found these two laying right there in my chicken yard, deader than doornails.
Go on.
Then I figured it was that doggone clothesline, Marshal. I put it up good and solid, 'cause Cora always hates to have her wash get down in the dirt. And I reckon these two just didn't see it in the dark that way.
They rode right into it.
Man's got a number 20 rigging cable hooked under his chin and a galloping horse stretching his feet in the stirrups. Well, sure don't do his neck no good.
No, sure doesn't. Well, you better take him down to the undertaker's.
Yeah, all right. I'll ride along with you, Pezzy. Might as well earn my fee.
Well, sure sorry to put you fellas out this way, but man can't be expected to go around warning all his neighbors every time he puts up a new clothesline.
No, I guess not, Pezzy.
At that, I got to change the darn thing when I get back home. Put it a foot and a half too high for some fool reason. My Cora can't even reach it. Come on, get on. Stop in to see us, Marshal, whenever you're out our way.
Yeah, I will, Pezzy. Well, Chester, never sell a mild man short.
You said them Reeses was overdue for hanging, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah. They're sure not overdue anymore.
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. We laugh at Humpty Dumpty's tumble. We roar at the comedian who slips on a banana peel. But the unfunny fact is that almost 14,000 Americans died from falls in their own homes. Why did they fall? Silly little reasons, mostly. There was a toy on the stairs that they didn't see. There was that loose board on the porch they'd always meant to fix. Or maybe the scatter rug scattered at the wrong moment. Or they climbed on a chair to straighten the drapes. It seemed so important at the time. Home accidents are second only to those on the highways and the terrible mortality they cause. And falls account for almost half of home accidents. Look around your house today and see that the causes of falls are removed wherever possible, that floors and stairs are in good repair and well lighted, that obstructions are removed and carpets secured. See that a slick wax job doesn't slide you into the hospital. Have a proper stepladder and use it instead of climbing on unsteady furniture. It's so simple to prevent accidents, so tragic to face their consequences. Check your home for fall traps today. And now, William Conrad.
You know, on the frontier, there was usually plenty of fresh meat to be had. Antelope, venison, buffalo, prairie chicken. And yet next week a man dies because of one small yearling calf. And that was the West.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Ray Kemper and Tom Hanley. Featured in the cast were Ralph Moody, John Daner, and Helen Cleve. Harley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for another story on Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke. Brought to you by L&M, the modern cigarette that lets you get full, exciting flavor through the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man, Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Here comes old Santa Fe, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, and on time, too.
What's this dude we're meeting look like, anyway?
Well, like any other 20-year-old, I guess, Chester. He's lived back in Philadelphia since he was 5, since his ma and Cleve busted up.
Well, guess we'll recognize him all right.
Oh, well, Matt. Chester.
Hello, Doc. What are you doing down here?
Oh, just looking over the new arrivals, seeing how many unhealthy ones I can count on.
Gracious sake, will you look at that?
Look at what?
That right there, look.
Oh, well, if that isn't a blossom of blooming youth.
I think that's the boy we're supposed to meet.
Him? That's old man Cleveland's son?
Cleveland? Matt, you mean that swaggering old roughneck's got a son who dresses like that?
Hey, you can't always tell by appearances, Doc. Hey, Tom?
He's sure giving the depot loafer something to choke up over, ain't he?
Yes, sir.
You are Tom Cleveland, aren't you?
Yes, sir, I am.
I'm Matt Dillon, Marshal here in Dodge.
Pleasure, Marshal Dillon.
Your dad couldn't get in today, and he asked me to meet you and get you started out to the ranch.
It's very kind of you, Marshal. This is all new to me.
Yeah? Well, you'll get used to it.
I hope so, but right now everyone seems to be amused at something.
Well, the boys around here aren't much used to such style, I guess.
In Philadelphia, they told me this was the correct Western attire.
Well, it's not quite. At any rate, your father left a saddle horse for you at the livery stable.
Saddle horse. Well, isn't there any means of public conveyance?
Well, I'm afraid we don't have any public conveyances in Dodge, Tom.
But I don't ride too well, except on a flat saddle.
A flat saddle? I never heard of such a thing.
Oh, this is Chester Proudfoot, Tom Cleveland.
How do you do, sir?
How do you... My... Your daddy's sure going to have himself a chore with you.
Chester.
You know, it's strange having a father after all these years. What sort of a man is he, Marshal?
Your dad? Oh, I guess he's just an ordinary frontier cattleman.
Well, I guess we'll get on all right.
Yeah, well, I hope you will, Tom.
Now, watch this, Matt. You ready, Tom?
Anytime, Dad.
He's fast, Matt. He's a lot faster than I was at his age.
That's so?
Gun in your holster, son, and eyes shut till the bottle's in there. All right. Draw! Did you see it, Matt? You see it?
Yeah, it's good shooting, Tom.
Thank you, sir.
Gets 4 out of 5 of them every time, right out there.
Another month and I'll be hitting 5 out of 5.
I don't doubt it. Well, Cleve, I'm going to be getting on into town.
Nice to see you again, Marshal.
Same here, Tom.
Me and my boy's been working like this, Matt, 3-4 hours a day for pretty near 2 months now. He's a born gun handler.
Hey, is that all right?
When he come here and I heard how they laughed at him, Matt, I decided I was going to make a man out of that boy if it killed me.
Now, the idea is good, Cleve, but there's more to it than gunslinging. You can make a good shot in 2 months, but it takes longer to turn a boy into a man.
Well, maybe. But he'll be treated like one, same as I always been treated. I've stood up to the best of them, Matt. You know that. Like that time in Tascosa when I outdrawed the Waco kid.
Yeah,
He
I
was
know,
at the
Cleve,
hitcher.
but times are changing. The law's here now, and the law asks questions. So, just don't push him too fast, huh? Give him a chance to find something.
Find what?
I'm not real sure, Cleve, but I know one thing. He's not going to find it in a pistol holster.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Today, all over the country, more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. And it's all because only L&M gives you full, exciting flavor through the pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. So free up, freshen up your taste. Live modern. Change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live, live, live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
It's a nice night, Mr. Dillon. Cold and clear as a cake of ice.
Yeah, it's going to be a little frosty before morning.
I can remember nights like this back in Texas. With the air so gall-darn sharp you could hear a church bell 10 miles away.
Uh-huh. A lot of time you ever spent listening to church bells, Chester.
Oh, I could have heard him if I'd have been a mind to it. Well, say, there's Miss Kitty across the street.
What?
If you don't put a wrap on, she's going to catch her death.
Come on, Chester.
Cleveland?
What's the trouble, Kitty?
Oh, Matt. Thank heaven, I'm trying to find Mr. Cleveland.
Was something wrong?
Yeah, he's got to get that boy of his out of the Long Branch. He brought him in earlier and then left him there, and Tom's been drinking too much.
Nah, that's Cleve's way of making a man out of him.
Well, they better make him a quieter one or he won't live long enough to be a man.
What's going on?
The boy's talking too much. Cleve started it himself, bragging all over the place. You know how he is.
Yeah, I know.
Well, after you left, the boys took it up and kept prodding Tom until... Well, he's just asking for trouble, Matt. Somebody's got to get him out of there.
Well, they're just having a little fun, Kitty, and won't come to anything.
Matt, you don't know who the kid's up against. Brawley Star's in there.
Brawley Star?
Tom's already got him pretty riled, and Brawley's not one to take it long. Matt?
Stay here, Kitty. One side, please. Let me through here, will you?
Beat you to it this time, Matt.
How bad is he, Doc?
Just a bullet in the arm. Doesn't amount to much.
How do you feel, Tom?
Sick, Marshal.
Oh, here. Let's get over there under the lamp, son. We'll jerk that bullet out and have you fixed up in no time at all.
How'd it happen, boy? Who did it?
I reckon I'm the guilty party, Marshal.
Well, I didn't know you were in town, Brawley.
I just got here this afternoon.
Doesn't take you long, does it?
Marshal Dillon, I hope you won't take any official action in this. It was a fair draw.
You better go on over there and let Doc dig that bullet out, Tom.
Come on, boy.
It was just an argument, Marshal. He outdrew...
Doc's waiting for you.
Yes, sir.
You're picking kind of easy game, aren't you, Brawley?
He picked. I didn't.
Got business in Dodge, have you?
Maybe. I ain't been here long enough to tell.
You're just a half-baked kid, Brawley.
Man's got a gun on his hip. He ain't a kid.
You saw he was on the prod. You ought to have known enough to give him room.
Most folks give me room, Marshal. But I didn't have to shoot him in the arm, you know.
No, you didn't.
Tom? Tom, you all right? It's nothing, Dad. Who done it, boy? Who done it? Who's a dirty rat shot you in the back?
He's kind of mouthy, ain't he?
It's the boy's father.
Matt? Matt. Where's the sneak that caught my boy with his back turned?
I shot him, mister, and his back wasn't turned.
You're a filthy liar.
All right, hold it, both of you. Now talk soft and keep your hands on the bar.
You'll answer to me for this. And you won't be facing up to no half-grown kid.
All right, mister. Let's say 11 o'clock in the morning. I'll wait for you at the livery stable.
Good enough.
Just ask for Brawley Star.
Brawley Star?
Good night, Marshal. See you in the morning, mister.
What have I done, Matt?
I'd say you got yourself in about as much trouble as you can handle, Cleve. Maybe more than you can handle.
Happy holidays from L&M. And here's how to say it to your friends. Give modern. Give L&M holiday cartons. L&M holiday cartons are gay, handsome. A gift that says both you and your friends know how to
Live modern. Live modern. Live modern.
free up, freshen up your taste.
Smoking L&M.
Remember, when you smoke L&M, you always get full, exciting flavor through the L&M Miracle Tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. That's why today more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. So smoke L&M, and remember, your friends appreciate your gift of L&M holiday cartons.
Live modern. Smoking L&M.
Pretty near 11 o'clock, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, I know, Chester. Will you turn that stove damper down? Huh? It's getting kind of hot in here.
You just gonna sit here?
Yeah, I guess so.
But Brawley Star will kill him.
Chester, the one thing the law can't do is keep a fool from being a fool.
Well, I know, but...
Brawley's up there at the stable, leaning on the hitch and rail, minding his own business. I got no reason to bother him. And if Cleve jumps him, it'll be self-defense, and I still got no reason.
Yeah, but maybe Cleve won't draw first.
He will. Brawley will make sure of that. Oh, good morning, Kitty.
Miss Kitty?
Matt, I seem to be making a habit of running to you about the Clevelands.
Yeah, you and Chester both. What's wrong now?
What's the old man, Cleve? He's sitting over there in the Long Branch drinking. Been at it for 2 hours.
Oh? I didn't even know he was in town yet.
Matt, he acts sort of crazy. Will you come talk to him at least?
Yeah, sure, Kitty. Morning, Cleve.
What are you doing here?
Mind if I sit down?
All right, if you want to.
Thanks. Oh, looks like you've taken on a fair-sized load there.
What's the difference?
It's a bad state to be in for a man about to walk into a gunfight.
I'm all right. Don't worry none about me.
Brawley's fast, Cleve, as fast as they come. You got a lot of nerve to give him even better odds by getting yourself drunk.
It's my business, ain't it?
Of course, a man that faced down the Waco Kid doesn't have much to worry about, I guess, huh?
No, wait.
Except that Brawley's the man who killed the kid a few years later in El Paso. You know, you're a fool, Cleve. Why didn't you stay home this morning?
I had to come. They laughed at me.
Cleve, you've never even seen the Waco Kid or any of the others you brag about.
No.
You've never been in a gunfight in your life.
It ain't true.
It is true, and you know it. As long as it stayed just harmless talk, it didn't matter much, but you started filling your boy full of it, trying to make him into something you never were. And last night you nearly got him killed by it.
Oh, boy's got to know how to take care of himself.
Taking care of himself's one thing. Mouthing off till he gets a bullet through his arm's another. It could just as well have been his heart. Brawley let him off easy. And now you're going up there and get yourself killed.
No, I ain't. I can't do it. I'm trying to drink myself up to it. And I can't. Matt, I'm a coward.
Forget it, Cleve. If a man runs into somebody who can put the Indian sign on him.
What's the boy? Kitty.
Yeah, Matt.
Take care of him, will you? Get him upstairs. It's something you can do a whole lot better than I can.
Yeah, sure.
Dillon,
Yeah, Chester.
you better come quick.
Now, what is it?
Tom's out there in the street. He's wearing a gun, and he's headed for the livery stable.
All right, let's go. Kid must be out of his head.
There he is.
Tom. Tom Cleveland.
Yes, sir.
Hold up a minute, will you? Where you going, Tom?
You know where I'm going, Marshal. It's my fight. I started it. Dad didn't.
I don't know who started it, but I know who's going to stop it. Take his gun, Chester.
Now, wait.
Shut up. Now, you stay here and don't move. Chester, if he tries to get away, put a bullet through his other arm.
I'll be happy to.
Well, now, I wasn't exactly looking to see you this morning, Marshal. But you ain't here to stand up for somebody else, are you?
Just standing up for the law, Broadway.
Well, to my knowing, there ain't no law been broke.
Call it law and order, then. And a gunfight's not very orderly.
Well, I sure don't aim to do no shooting unless somebody shoots at me first.
Nobody's going to, Broadway. Cleveland's not going to show.
Oh, kind of had a feeling you wouldn't. You looked a little crawly last night. Just a big wind, no rain.
His boy feels different, though. I just stopped him up the street there. He was heading down here to face you.
Well, I'll say one thing. The yearling ain't got much sense, but he's sure full of vinegar.
He's a good kid, Brawley, in spite of what his dad's done to him. I wouldn't want anything to happen to him.
You won't, as long as he stays shy of me.
Now, there's one way to make sure of that. You got a horse there in the stable. Get it and ride.
The law say that, Marshal.
I said it, Brawley.
You really run your town, don't you? All right, Marshal, I got no reason to stay. I'll ride.
Good. So long, Brawley.
Yeah, be seeing you, Marshal.
You had me worried stiff, Mr. Dillon. What happened anyhow?
Nothing much. Tom, Brawley's riding out of town. And you better get on back out to the ranch.
I have to find my father first. He's in town somewhere.
He'll be out later, Tom.
He's drunk, isn't he?
Well,
It's all right, Marshal. I understand him rather well, I think. He's something of a braggart and a liar. And most likely a coward.
Now, wait a minute,
Oh, don't
Tom.
worry. I'll never let him find out I know. After all, he's my father.
Well, then maybe you can help him grow up, huh? Maybe you can make a man out of him.
I hope so, sir.
You know something, Tom? I think you will.
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. In 1900, 20 miles an hour very often was excessive speed. But in 1900, as now, speed is a relative concept. It's relative, for instance, to traffic conditions. An empty highway is safer than a crowded one. It's relative to the time of day. Dusk, dawn, and night driving is more hazardous than daylight. It's relative to weather conditions. Rain, sleet, and snow means slow down, even on highways that are posted for high maximum speed limits. In other words, safe speed is a question of driver's judgment. Police patrols can pick up a few of the most careless drivers, but the policeman that counts the most is the one you carry in your own head. When he tells you to slow down and stop taking chances. Listen to him. The life you save may be your own. This has been a CBS Radio public service announcement. And now, William Conrad.
You know, on the frontier, if a girl was looking for a husband, they used to say she's throwing a mighty wide loop. Well, next week, a girl catches a husband right enough, but not the one she wants. And that was the West.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Tom Hanley and Bill James. Featured in the cast were Lawrence Dobkin, Sam Edwards, and John Daner. Harley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for another story on Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke. Brought to you by L&M, the modern cigarette that lets you get full, exciting flavor through the modern miracle of the pure white miracle tip. Live modern. Smoke L&M. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful and a little lonely.
Good thing we packed in all that stove wood, Mr. Dillon. Gonna need plenty of it for morning.
Yeah, it'll be a real cold night, looks like.
That snow keeps on there, so it's gonna be 2 foot deep on the level and 4 in the draws.
And if you don't take your boots off that stove, you're gonna have 2 feet on the bare ground, Chester.
What are you talking about?
Well, your soles are starting to smoke. Now, take them off.
My golly, I thought I smelled something burning in here.
The stove's red hot.
Well, at least my feet's warm for the first time in 2 days. Maybe I'll rub my boots with tallow. The leather ought to soak it up real good, being so hot that way.
Evening, Matt.
Oh, hello, Kitty. Come on in.
Kitty.
Oh, cold out tonight.
Well, come over here and stand by the stove and burn with Chester.
I can't stay, Matt. I gotta back to the Long Branch.
Big crowd tonight?
Yeah, but quiet one. Men get sentimental around Christmas time.
Oh, I'm that way myself, Miss Kitty.
So am I, Chester. I was thinking earlier this evening what it was like when I was a little girl. We used to always say... Well, that was a long time ago.
Well, why don't you stay a while, Kitty, and let Sam run the place tonight, huh?
Well, the boys sort of need me, Matt. Talk with them and laugh with them. Even though they're thinking of somebody else at the time.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
Well, I don't mind, really. Kind of nice to be needed by somebody. What I was thinking, though, Matt, later around midnight, maybe the three of us could get together. Make some hot rum, maybe?
It's a good idea, Kitty.
Yeah, doggone, maybe I can get old Mr. Jonas to rustle up some chestnuts.
And I'll be counting on it.
All right.
I'll come here if that's all right. I'd kind of like to get away from the Long Branch.
Okay.
Well, how are you, Mr. Beeker?
Good evening.
Well, I better get on back. I'll see you later.
All right, Kitty. Come on in, Jethro. You look like you could stand some warming up.
Marshal Dillon, got some trouble out in my place.
Oh, what kind of trouble?
I've been invaded, attacked it on my own property, shot at. Look here, at that there hat.
That bullet come much closer, you'd have been shot, not shot at. Who was it, Jethro?
A couple coming through in a wagon. They took over my barn and won't let me put a foot inside.
Now, what do you mean a couple? A man and wife?
How do I know whether they're man or wife or not?
Well, maybe they just wanted shelter from the storm.
Marshal, I don't care what they want. They took possession of my barn without so much as to buy your leave. And I want them throw it out tonight.
Oh, now, can't we leave it till morning, Jethro?
No, sir. Will Ross ain't spending the night on my property.
Will Ross?
Yeah.
Is your daughter with him? Harmony?
Marshal, I ain't got no daughter.
Well, you did have until 2 years ago when she married Ross and you threw them both off the place.
For the last time, I ain't got no daughter.
You had one for 19 years, Beeker.
You know me for a man of my word, Marshal. Now I'm telling you this. If you don't ride back out there with me right now and get them two off my property, I'm going to burn that barn down with them inside it.
Chester.
Yes, sir.
You better saddle a couple of horses.
Free yourself of old-fashioned ideas.
Why don't you live modern? Live modern. Live modern.
Free up. Freshen up your taste.
Smoke an L&M.
Live modern. Smoke modern. Smoke L&M. Enjoy full, exciting flavor through L&M's pure white miracle tip. L&M draws easier. Tastes richer. Smokes cleaner. That's why today more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. So free up. Freshen up your taste. Live modern. Change to L&M.
Make today your big red letter day and start to live the modern way. Live modern. Smoke an L&M.
It's America's fastest growing cigarette.
I don't see any wagon, Jethro.
Yeah, they're hauled inside the barn. Blast them. They're burning the coal oil stove in the tack room, and they got a fire going in the blacksmith forge.
Well, it's a cold night.
Yes, and charcoal and oil cost money. Come on out there, Ross. Got the law with me now.
Jethro, if I'm going to handle this, I'll handle it in my own way. Now, you stay right here. Come on, Chester.
Yes, sir.
Now, don't you go easy on them. I want them two treated like any other criminals.
You make mighty good targets again this snow, Mr. Jones.
Yeah, I guess we do it that. The wind dies down, may not turn into a blizzard after all.
But I just don't like the idea of walking right into a gun.
Who is it? Who's out there?
It's Matt Dillon. Hold your fire, Will.
Stay back. I'm warning you, Marshal.
Just want to talk to you, Will. Now, come on, open the door. It's cold out here.
Is old Jethro with you?
No, just me and Chester.
You can come in alone, Matt. You leave your gun out there with Chester.
All right, open it up. Here, Chester, hang on to this.
Mr. Dillon, I just don't like this.
We got no choice.
All right, hurry up, Matt.
Well, welcome home, Will.
You took a big chance walking up here like that.
I doubt that. You wouldn't have shot anybody in cold blood before. I don't think a man changes that much in 2 years.
Not unless he's pushed hard enough.
Maybe. Now, take that gun, Will.
You said you just wanted to talk.
I do, but not over a gun sight. Now, hand it over.
No, now stay back, Matt. No!
Like I said, Will, a man doesn't change that much.
No, I guess not. I wouldn't even have shot old Jethro.
I figured that.
We didn't aim to stop here, Marshal. We was trying to make Dodge, and the storm come down on us.
A man takes shelter where he can.
I wouldn't even ask him for a drink of water. Not after the way he treated us when we got married. But we didn't have no choice.
Where's Harmony, Will?
She's in the tack room. It's warmer there. I made up a bed for her with some straw and some blankets.
A bed?
You better go talk to her, Marshal. She'll be right glad to see you after all this time.
All right. Chester.
Yes, sir?
Come on in. I'll be right back.
All right, sir. How you been making out, Will? Not too bad.
Harmony?
Who is it?
Matt Dillon.
Oh, Matt.
What's going on here, young lady?
Oh, everything, Matt. We're in trouble. Real trouble.
What's wrong? You sick?
I reckon you might call it that. It'll be any time now, I think.
Oh. Well, now, look, no, don't you worry, Harmony. I'm going to get some help out here right away. Everything's going to be all right now. I'll be right back.
Get out of my barn, off my property, Ross. Take that woman of yours with you.
Jethro, I told you to stay outside.
I'll remind you, these is my own premises, Marshal.
We'll worry about that later. Chester, go get Doc out here fast.
Well, what'll I tell him? Is Miss Harmony took down sick?
Not exactly, no.
What?
Just get riding, Chester.
My. Yes, sir.
Happy holidays from L&M. And here's how to say it to your friends. Give modern. Give L&M holiday cartons. L&M holiday cartons are gay, handsome. A gift that says both you and your friends know how to
Live modern. Live modern. Live modern.
free up, freshen up your taste.
Smoking L&M.
Remember, when you smoke L&M, you always get full, exciting flavor through the L&M Miracle Tip. L&M draws easier, tastes richer, smokes cleaner. That's why today more people are changing to L&M than to any other cigarette. So smoke L&M, and remember, your friends appreciate your gift of L&M holiday cartons.
Live modern. Smoking L&M.
I'm scared.
Now, you just take it easy, Harmony. Now, Will and Chester are going to be back any minute now.
Doc with him.
I guess they hurry.
Don't worry, it won't be much longer.
I've got to hurry. Oh, they've just got to. Oh.
It's going to be all right, Harmony.
Couldn't Chester have gone alone? Oh, why did you have to send Will with him?
Well, if he'd stayed here, Harmony, your father and him would have been at each other's throats.
Where's Pa?
He's out there keeping the forge burning, heating up some water. He's looking sicker by the minute.
Why did it have to happen? Here, Matt. Oh.
Harmony, take it easy.
If I only had something to hold on to. Maybe if you'd give me your hand.
Here, take my hand.
Oh.
Here. There you go. There you go. There you go.
You know, baby's first look at the world ought to be all love and joy, not like this. You know, with Pa hating us like he does.
Oh, no,
Oh,
Harmony.
he does. He hates us. Will and me both.
Well, maybe not as much as he puts on.
Oh, Matt. Oh, you're right, I think.
What do you mean?
Oh, it's not going to be much longer. It's... Oh...
Just take it easy.
If Doc doesn't get here, you'll stay with me. You'll help me, won't you, Matt?
Well, sure I will, Harmony. But I'll do what I can. But he'll get here, though. Doc always makes
I
it.
hope so. I hope so, Matt, but I'm afraid he...
Oh, say, look. Now, what's all this fuss about?
Oh, Doc, thank goodness.
It's a fine time of night to drag a man out in the snow. Yeah, but my Braggart, I can't see why you didn't plan this thing at a decent hour, young lady.
Doc, I'm scared.
Oh, scared? Fiddlesticks, not a thing to worry about. Women were having young'uns long before you and me was even born.
Hurry, please.
Oh, well, now then you just settle back there and you quit worrying. I'll tell you when it's time to hurry.
Doc, do you mind if
Well, now, Matt, why, you're as white as a sheet.
Well, Doc,
Oh, you thought you was going to have to take over by yourself, huh? Now, you go on out there and you tell that old buzzard out there to heat up some more water. He hasn't got half enough.
All right, Doc.
And then stay out from underfoot. Me and Harmony's got some work to do. Go on now, get. Oh, howdy, young fella. Welcome to the world.
Gracious, it is cold, Mr. Dillon. Stopped snowing, though. Clear as a bell. There you are, Mr. Beeker. Better put some more wood on that forge, I guess. It's burning down pretty low.
And so's my wood pile. It's a fool waste trying to heat a barn in midwinter.
I'll cut enough to make it up before we leave.
Yeah.
One thing sure, Jethro, we ain't going out beholden to you.
You always was a fine one to talk.
Mostly, I can back it up.
You didn't with Harmony. We don't need your old man's farm, you said. We'll have us one twice as big, you said.
We run into bad luck.
Yeah, sure you did. And you come crawling back with your tail between your legs.
Not to you, we didn't. We got caught here tonight by accident.
Bad luck accident, that's all you was born for. Just what I told Harmony when she defied me and up and married you.
That's so. Now, you listen to me, Jethro.
All right, that's enough. Settle down, both of you. Well, I didn't give you back your gun just to have you start another argument.
I'm sorry, Marshal. I'm just kind of on edge, I reckon.
Well, it ain't no wonder when a man's got a new little boy less than an hour old.
Yeah, the rich get richer and the poor have young'uns.
Jethro, shut up.
Marshal, I'll remind you that all of you are trespassers on my property.
I thought we'd settled that. I'm here because you called the law in, remember?
Well, you sure ain't done nothing.
Force and circumstances, Jethro. Now, they'll leave as soon as your daughter's able to.
You can count on that.
I ain't got no daughter, Marshal.
Well, anyway, while they're here, you're going to keep the peace.
And ain't no law against talking.
There is if a talk leads to violence. And just remember that Harmony and Will don't like putting up with you any better than you like putting up with them.
Real high and mighty, ain't they? And without a ruff over their heads.
A lot of folks might figure that makes you look worse than them. Now, what kind of talk is that, Marshal?
Out with a ranch this size, a big house on it, and a man your age trying to work it all by himself while his own kin roam the countryside. Some folks might figure a man like that's got a lot of meanness in him.
I told her what to expect if she married this feller.
Man might tell somebody most anything when he's mad, Jethro. But it's plain stubbornness that makes him stick to it afterward.
And they come sneaking into my barn like bandits, Marshal. Didn't even knock on my door. Now you're saying I ought to go crawling to them.
I didn't tell you what you ought to do.
Well, it comes to that, though, and I ain't doing it.
Don't worry, Jethro. We don't want no part of your ranch.
And it ain't being offered to you. I worked mighty hard to make this place look like what it is.
A little peace and quiet out here wouldn't do the patient any harm, you know.
How is she, Doc?
Is she going to be all right?
She's fine. And so's the young'un. She'll live to have a dozen more, and he'll grow up and probably come to a bad end. Like being a marshal or a country doctor. Oh, now, young lady, I'll be back in the morning. You get yourself some sleep.
All right, Doc. But would you tell my pa that...
If you got any telling to do, you do it yourself.
Pa? Pa?
Well, answer, you old coot. She's talking to you.
Yes? What is it?
Pa? Would you come in here and say howdy to your grandson?
Grandson. Did she say my grandson?
Of course he's your grandson.
Well, I hadn't thought of that. My grandson.
Now, wait a minute. I don't know, Jethro. You just got through claiming you didn't even have a daughter.
Confounded, Marshal, you're trying to put words in my mouth. Of course I got a daughter. And a grandson.
And as fine a boy as you could ask for.
Will. What? Well, I'd be much obliged to you if we could shake hands and kind of forget about things.
Well, can't see no reason not to, Jethro.
Yeah, good. Good. Now, come on, Will. Let's look him over. By golly, a grandson.
Oh, look at him, the crazy old fool. Young'un's born every day. It's nothing to get all worked up about.
Who you fooling, Doc?
Huh? Nobody. Well, what are we going to do? Head back to town?
Might as well, Doc. You know, they'll probably have some ups and downs yet, but I guess the four of them will be able to work it out.
They'll spoil that kid rotten. Yeah.
Well, that ought to be a fine night after the snow quit, didn't it?
Look at those doggone stars.
Say, Doc, why don't you come by the office when we get in town? Kitty will be there, and we thought we'd have a little something to drink and sit around a while and talk.
Oh, that sounds fine.
Yeah, hold on. It's pretty near 4 o'clock in the morning, Mr. Dillon.
That's right, Chester.
Well, Miss Kitty won't still be waiting up.
You want to bet?
In a moment, our star, William Conrad. Just one person can make the mistake that causes an accident. Pedestrian, passenger, or driver. Any one of us can go into the kind of solo mistake that spells trouble on the road. It can happen even though we know better. Most drivers know how their cars operate and what the traffic rules are. We know that speed kills and that alcohol and gas make a bad mixture. Yet an impulse sometimes takes over. We show off, act defiant, or let off steam. We take the gamble that figures in the majority of accidents today. Don't be sorry later. Be sure now. Drive with courtesy and care. Use posted signs and signals. They were placed there for you to know the road ahead. Keep in mind that just one person can cause an accident when a dangerous impulse takes over behind the wheel. It's what psychiatrists call emotional immaturity. Whatever your age, on the road, grow up and live. Remember, careless driving is kid stuff. And now, William Conrad.
You know, the frontier cowhand was pretty proud, and he'd fight anyone who had bad to say of his horse, his hat, or his saddle. And next week, it's because of an old spotted hound dog that two men nearly died. And that was the West.
Gunsmoke. Produced and directed by Norman MacDonald, stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. The story was specially written for Gunsmoke by Les Crutchfield, with editorial supervision by John Meston. The music was composed and conducted by Rex Corey. Sound patterns by Tom Hanley and Bill James. Featured in the cast were Ralph Moody, Vic Perrin, and Virginia Gregg. Marley Bear is Chester, Howard McNear is Doc, and Georgia Ellis is Kitty. Join us again next week for another story of the Western frontier, when Matt Dillon, Chester Proudfoot, Doc, and Kitty, together with all the other hard-living citizens of Dodge, will be with you once more. It's America growing west in the 1870s. It's Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke. Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke. Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad. The story of the violence that moved west with young America. And the story of a man who moved with it.
I'm that man. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. The first man they look for and the last they want to meet. It's a chancy job, and it makes a man watchful. And a little lonely.
You know, Mr. Dillon, it's pretty doggone funny when you stop to think about it.
What is, Chester?
Life is.
No? You, been reading another book?
Well, yes, sir, I have. It's one Doc lent me. It was wrote by some fellow named Shakespeare. Did you ever hear of him, Mr. Dillon?
Shakespeare?
Yes, sir. Pretty well known in his day, I guess. He died, though, quite a while back, according to Doc.
Oh, yeah, so I understand, Chester.
He don't use English too good. He's one of them foreigners, so it makes it kind of hard to follow him, you know. But I'll say one thing, Mr. Dillon, he sure does call the turn on the way people act.
Is that so?
Why, the things that was going on over there in Europe and all them cities in the olden days, it's just the same as what modern folks are doing here in Dodge right now.
You don't say.
Why, they were scheming and plotting and lying to one another just the same as now.
Well, then at least things aren't getting any worse, huh?
Every time a person turned around, somebody was killing somebody, seemed like. Used swords and knives, mostly. It appears they didn't have no guns to speak of back then.
Stay out.
Wait a minute,
Don't come
Chester.
back here again unless you're sober.
Well, that's Buck Weber, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah.
I'll show you if I'll come back here, Noonan.
Hello, Buck.
Marshal?
What seems to be the trouble?
Trouble, Marshal? No trouble at all.
No? If Sam Noonan was to throw me out of the Long Branch, I'd call it trouble.
He didn't have no cause to.
Well, he must have thought he did. Sam's a pretty fair man, ordinarily.
I wasn't doing nothing. I just wanted to see Rancy was all.
Rancy? What's she doing in there?
She's working. What do you think a woman would be doing in there?
Your wife's working on the Long Branch?
3 days ago, she took some of her things and come into town. She said she was leaving the farm. She was leaving me. Wouldn't come back no more.
Oh, Buck, you know how a woman is. She'll say a lot of things when she's mad.
Now, Rancy, she ain't like that. She meant it, Marshal. And I ain't aiming to let her do it.
I'll give her some rope. She'll cool off in a few days, maybe.
No, with that tin horn gambler hanging around her, she won't. I'm going back there and kill that no good.
Wait a minute, Buck. Wait a minute now. Sam told you to stay out, and from the shape you're in, I think maybe he's right.
What do you mean, the shape I'm in?
Well, you had a little too much to drink, I think. Come on, let's take a walk, huh?
I want to walk.
Take his other arm, Chester.
Yes, sir. I want to go back there and talk to Rancy.
Come on. It'll keep.
It'll keep, all right. That slick-talking gambler hanging around, filling her full of lies.
Which gambler? What do you mean?
Well, that Frisco Bates. He's been in there every night since she started. Talking soft to her. Trying to give her doubts about her rightful place in the world.
She must have had a few doubts already, Buck, or she wouldn't have left you.
Carrying on the way she is with that Frisco Bates. Everybody laughing at me. I'm going back there and kill her.
Wait, no, you're not. No, you're not. Now, come on. That's it. That's it.
Whole town talking behind my back.
Well, a funeral wouldn't give them any less to talk about, you know.
You take me to jail, Marshal?
Not just for tonight, Buck. It's the only way to keep you out of trouble.
What side are you on, anyhow? Mine or that no-good gambler's?
Maybe neither one, Buck. There's another side to it.
Whose?
Your wife's.
Do you think you should leave politics to the politicians? Well, I'm sure some politicians would like this. But tell me, are you the sort of guy who thinks taxes are too high? Do you like the way your city is kept up? Do you think there should be more parks, perhaps a lot more sandlots for baseball or football? You say you do or don't like the foreign aid program? Well, our government was designed to give you a voice. You'd be surprised at how influential a letter or a wire is to your congressman or senator. You should protect your right to be heard by voting. As the Athenian Pericles said, we do not say that a man who takes no interest in politics minds his own business. We say he has no business here at all. Unquote. Take an interest in politics. It is your business. This is one definition in our dictionary of freedom.
Good to see you, man.
Hello, Kitty.
Thought you might be going to pass us up this evening.
That's hard to break the habit. Kitty, I understand Rancy Weber's working here now.
That's right, Matt. She started 3 nights ago.
Is she around?
She'll be back in a minute. Right now, she's crying.
Oh?
Her husband came in drunk and mad a while ago and started abusing her.
Yeah, I know. I just locked him up for the night.
I'm glad you did, Matt. Buck Weber could be real mean if he got started.
I'm afraid he's already started, Kitty. What about this Frisco Bates?
Oh, so that's it. I told Rancy the talk would get around.
Anything to it?
I don't think so. Not really.
Buck's got the idea there is.
Well, he's a touchy one, Matt. He's awful hard to figure.
Yeah, I know.
I hated to see Rancy start here, but she told me she'd left him and she didn't have a cent to her name. I thought she might be better off here than some of the other places. At least I can sort of look after her.
I'm sorry, Kitty. I shouldn't have acted like that. Oh, good evening, Marshal.
How are you, Rancy?
Oh, if you two will excuse me, I better look after a couple of things.
Yeah, sure, Kitty.
I guess you're probably kind of surprised to find me working in a place like this.
No, I'd already heard about it. I saw your husband a little while ago.
Oh,
You, sure you know what you're doing, Rancy?
I'm sure, Marshal.
It's an easy life to get into, but it's rough to get out of.
Those farming.
And I'm afraid Buck's going to cause you trouble.
He's caused me trouble for 7 years.
Is that so?
7 years of drudgery. Make a woman a slave and work her to death. Never a decent word.
You know, some of the easy ways work out hard, too, Rancy.
Well, I take my chances. But Buck might as well get it through his head right now. I'm not going back, not ever.
I doubt if Buck's going to see it that way.
He has to. What can he do about it?
Well, he could try to harm you, maybe, in some way.
I'll let him. It won't be the first time. There's nothing Buck likes better than hitting a woman. Unless maybe it's a young one.
Well, right now, he seems to want to hit a fellow named Frisco Bates.
Mr. Bates he's just been kind to me. That's all.
You know, men like him are new to you, Rancy. They can cause a lot of trouble sometimes. Just by being kind.
I'm not a bad woman, Marshal. At least I don't think I am. All I ask is just a little kindness and a reason to laugh once in a while. Is that too much?
Not to ask, no. Sometimes a little too much to expect, though.
Are you going to monopolize this young lady all evening, Marshal?
Oh, how are you, Frisco? Rancy, you better go see what it was that Kitty wanted, huh?
Well, Kitty...
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Marshal. You excuse me, Mr. Bates?
Certainly. Is this a policy of the law in Dodge City, Marshal, interfering in people's personal affairs?
Sometimes, yeah. At least when their personal affairs seem to be heading toward a killing.
You mean Rancy's husband, I suppose.
And he came around looking for you, didn't he?
The way he's been treating her, I may go looking for him.
Why her, Frisco? There are other women around.
Not like Rancy.
She's out of place here. She's not the kind to be working here. You know it.
Maybe she won't be long. I've asked Rancy to go away with me, Marshal. I've asked her to marry me. That surprise you?
A little bit, yeah.
It surprised me, too. But that's the way it is.
Rancy agree to it?
Not yet. But she will. And Buck Weber won't have a thing to say about it.
He won't, huh? I wouldn't count on that if I were you.
Many a child has been warned by his parents that if he digs too deep a hole in the flower bed, he's liable to fall through to China. Well, apparently this little tale had its origin in our American folklore many years ago, and it all started when Captain Wentworth bumped into the great Sam Patch in the middle of the China Seas. The captain said, "Why, Sam, how did you get here? I thought you were drowned near the Canadian border." Sam replied, "I didn't get here at all. I dove right through. In that there Niagara dive, I went so deep, I thought it was just as short to come up the other side. So I came out here in the China Seas.
Now, you just turn your ship around and I'll race you back to Boston. And if I don't beat you, then my name's not Sam Patch.
Folklore belongs to every nation's legendary past, and I guess we Americans have our share of some tall tales.
Morning, Buck.
Marshal?
Did you sleep all right?
Tolerable.
Well, I hope you slept off some of those crazy notions you had last night.
Maybe.
All right, come on out. I got your belongings out here in the office, Buck. There's no charge against you. You're free to leave.
Glad to hear that, anyway.
Morning, Buck.
Stuff's there on the table, Buck.
Thanks. I get my gun back?
Chester?
I'll get it. There you are, Buck.
What are your plans?
Well, I reckon I better ride back out home and take care of the chores. Stock's used to being fed a couple hours earlier than this.
Not what I meant, Buck. What about Rancy?
I ain't rightly made up my mind yet, Marshal.
Leave her alone, will you? Give her a chance to use her own judgment.
Don't seem like she's got much of that. From the folks she's took up with the last few days.
It's her own business. She's a grown woman.
She's a married woman, too. She hadn't ought to be carrying on the way she is.
She hasn't done anything wrong.
I ain't saying she is. I got nothing against Rancy. Any woman's liable to get out of hand once in a while and start thinking fancy. I get her back out there in the farm for a week or two, she'll come to her senses.
Uh-huh.
It's that Frisco that's causing all the trouble, trying to turn her head.
As far as I can see, all he's doing is treating her with a little respect.
It's a matter of opinion, Marshal. Well, if the law's got no more dealings with me, I'll be getting on.
No dealings, Buck. Not right now, anyway.
Good.
That fellow was born under a bad star, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah, you may be right, Chester.
He lives mad and he's going to die mad. You just wait.
That's about all I can do, Chester.
You know, Matt, the best time of day is at night. I always look forward to it.
Oh, why so, Doc?
Because after dark, this flea-bit town doesn't look so goddamn ugly. That's why.
I see.
If a man puts his mind to it, he can even imagine he's someplace else.
Seems to me if a man really wanted to, he could pull up stakes and be someplace else.
I don't know about that. A couple of years out on this blasted prairie leaves a man uncivilized for the rest of his life.
Doc, you were born uncivilized.
Oh, in medical school, I was regarded as a lad of culture and refinement.
Medical school? I always thought you had veterinary training.
I'd have been better off if I had. There's more animals around here than people. And that's not counting the people that are animals. Or just the same as anyway.
Oh, they're improving a little bit year by year.
Oh, yeah, sure, they're improving. They're all for themselves, and the devil take the hindmost. That's what. Human nature doesn't change, man.
Well, that's what Chester thinks. Since you started him reading Shakespeare.
It won't do him any harm.
Come on, Doc. It's over back at the Dodge House, I think.
Yeah, you say civilized, huh? Oh, sure, yeah. Improving. People shooting each other all the time, and bullets flying around.
Come on over this way.
Nobody dying in their beds. Oh, yes, there's some lights. Yeah.
Over here, Mr. Dillon!
Somebody fired through the window in the Frisco Bates room.
Huh?
They must have been hiding out here in the dark somewhere.
All right, come on. We can get in through the back door.
Yes, sir.
Will you stand back, please? Stand away from the door, will you? All right, go on then, Doc. Yes, sir.
Good. It's the first room, Mr. Dillon. Right here at the corner.
Uh-huh.
Quiet. From Mr. Dillon.
Well, good Lord, Matt.
Yeah. All right, take over, will you, Doc? I got some dealings with him, man.
I don't hear nobody inside, Mr.
There's
Dillon.
one way to find out. All right, hold it, Buck.
Why, Marshal, I thought I heard somebody knock.
You did. Been doing some shooting, huh?
No, I was just cleaning my gun. Sit down, Marshal. I'll clear this stuff off the table.
Never mind, Buck. Now, let's have a look at that pistol.
What for?
Well, there have been 3 shots fired here.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot there was a coyote bothering around this morning.
There were 3 shots fired in town tonight back of the Dodge House.
It's so.
And a half a dozen people saw you running away from there right afterwards, Buck.
Why, I ain't been out of the house since dark.
Huh? And somebody's been riding one of your horses pretty hard, still lathered.
You don't say.
Way I figured, Buck, you waited outside Frisco's window till you saw the lamp lit and a shadow on the blind, then you fired through the window and ran for your horse. That about the way it was?
Yeah. Just about.
And you're under arrest for murder.
There won't nothing come of it, Marshal. When a man's wife's being bothered, there's an unwritten code.
There's no code about killing from ambush.
Well, he had it coming to him. The jury will see it that way. He was trying to get her to run away with him. Everybody in town knew about it.
They didn't know she'd made up her mind not to do it.
What do you mean?
She told Kitty tonight. And she went over to tell Frisco, but he wasn't in. The clerk of the Dodge House gave her the key to Frisco's room so she could go back and wait for him.
What are you saying, Marshal?
It was Rancy who lit that lamp tonight. It was her shadow on the blind.
Then I...
That's right, Buck. She's dead. And juries don't have much sympathy for men who kill women. You're gonna hang, Buck. Just as sure as shooting.
How well do you know the history of your Marine Corps? For example, did you know that the Marines were the first American troops to be decorated with the Fourragère, one of France's highest decorations of honor? In June 1918, the German army was in possession of Belleau Wood, a highly strategic point on the way to Paris, and unless the wood was secured by the Allies, Paris would soon fall. 2 regiments of the American 2nd Division, the 5th and 6th Marines, were deployed to the south of Belleau Wood and ordered to drive the German troops back. Although greatly outnumbered, the Marines attacked again and again, and within 3 weeks, Belleau Wood was secured for the Allies. After Belleau Wood, the Marines continued their valiant fight, and to them, the grateful French government awarded the Croix de Guerre with 2 palms and a gold star, and, the first American troops to be so honored, the Fourragère. Thus, another page was added to the history of your United States Marine Corps.
Produced and directed by Norman McDonald. Stars William Conrad as Matt Dillon, U.S. Marshal. Featured in the cast were Parley Bear as Chester, Howard McNear as Doc, and Georgia Ellis as Kitty. George Walsh speaking. Join us again next week for another specially transcribed story on Gunsmoke. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio and Television Service.